What if AI video was finally consistent enough to feel truly cinematic? Longer clips, sharper detail, smoother motion, and real physical realism. Kling 3.0 isn't officially out yet, but the early signals suggest this could be the biggest leap in AI video so far. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why creators are already hyped and how you can be first in line. Kling 3.0 is the next major step in the Kling video generation lineup, positioned as a serious upgrade over Kling 2.6. Unlike a minor update, this version is being framed as a generational jump, not just in visuals, but in workflow, consistency, and creative control. Right now, we don't have finalized specs, and that's important to say clearly. Everything discussed here comes from public signals, Higgsfield's prediction blog, and community discussions across Twitter and Reddit. These are expectations, not confirmed guarantees. What is clear is the direction: cleaner realism, smoother motion, stronger continuity between shots, and a more unified end-to-end experience for creators. If you're finding this breakdown useful, take a quick second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps more creators discover this kind of in-depth analysis. Now, let's briefly look at where all of this lives. On Higgsfield.ai, there's a dedicated Kling 3.0 page where creators can register their interest and position themselves for early access once the model launches. The platform itself is built around being creator-friendly, simple interface, fast generation, and clear access to different AI models in one workspace. Unlike many fragmented AI ecosystems, Higgsfield centralizes tools in a way that actually feels practical for working creators. As you explore the Kling 3.0 page, you'll notice the emphasis on coming soon and early access. This isn't just marketing, it's a signal that Higgsfield is prioritizing its creator community. If you're enjoying this walkthrough so far, remember to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss future AI video deep dives. Let's dive into what people are actually expecting from Kling 3.0 based on public sources. First, next-generation video quality. Early discussions point toward cleaner realism and smoother motion, with significantly better shot-to-shot coherence. This means fewer jarring transitions, fewer melting artifacts, and more production-ready outputs overall. Second, Kling 3.0 Omni, a more unified workflow. Instead of treating generation, refinement, and editing as separate steps, Omni suggests a smarter, more connected creative process. The model is expected to better understand context across scenes, maintain continuity, and make more intelligent creative decisions as it generates. Third, higher-end output targets. One of the biggest talking points is the possibility of native 4K video at 60 frames per second. That would be a major upgrade from the current 1080p cap, putting Kling closer to professional content standards rather than experimental clips. Fourth, longer and more stable videos. Many creators are expecting clip lengths of around 15 seconds while maintaining character consistency and scene stability, something that has been a challenge across most AI video tools so far. Fifth, macro shots with sharper detail. Close-up visuals are expected to look crisper, with cleaner textures and more natural fine details in skin, fabric, and environments. Sixth, better physics and interactions. This includes more believable hand movements, object handling, and physical contact, with fewer glitches in complex interactions like hugs, grabs, or objects being passed between people. Finally, custom multi-shot sequences. Kling 3.0 is anticipated to handle multiple connected shots with stronger continuity, making it more viable for storytelling rather than just isolated clips. If you're still watching at this point, that tells me you care about where AI video is headed. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this video so more creators can see this breakdown. To really appreciate Kling 3.0, it helps to compare it to Kling 2.6, the latest available model today. Kling 2.6 supports AI video generation up to around 10 seconds, with outputs capped at 1080 pixels. It already delivers strong visual realism, but motion consistency can break down in more complex scenes. It's excellent for short clips, visual experiments, and quick demos, but not yet a fully cinematic production tool. Kling 3.0, on the other hand, is expected to push beyond those limitations with longer clips, higher resolution, better physics, and more reliable continuity. In other words, Kling 2.6 feels like a powerful prototype, while Kling 3.0 is shaping up to be a serious creative platform. If this comparison helped clarify things for you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I'll be covering the official Kling 3.0 launch in detail when it drops. If Kling 3.0 delivers on these expectations, it could change how creators approach AI video entirely. Filmmakers could generate more usable shots, YouTubers could create higher quality visuals, and social media creators could push beyond short, glitchy clips into more polished storytelling. This also strengthens Higgsfield's position as one of the fastest growing GenAI companies with a clear mission to be the most creator-friendly platform in the world. By prioritizing early access, transparency, and structured campaigns like this one, they're actively building a community rather than just a product. If you want to be among the first to access Kling 3.0 when it launches, make sure to join the waitlist using the link in the description. Don't wait. Early access often means better opportunities and faster adoption. And while you're here, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss my full breakdown when Kling 3.0 officially goes live. Before we wrap up, let's talk briefly about Higgsfield's pricing, because this is where they really stand out among AI model providers. Unlike many platforms that lock advanced features behind extremely expensive tiers, Higgsfield's plans are structured to actually be accessible to independent creators. You get meaningful generation capacity, real access to cutting-edge models, and a workspace that doesn't feel restrictive or overly paywalled. What makes this even better is that Higgsfield isn't just selling you tools, they're actively supporting creators through campaigns, early access programs, and transparent communication about upcoming releases like Kling 3.0. If you're serious about AI video, it's worth exploring their pricing plans through the link in the description and seeing which tier fits your workflow. Compared to most providers, you're getting more creative value for your money. If you've made it this far, that means you're truly invested in the future of AI video. So make sure you're subscribed and give this video a like to support more deep dive content like this. Kling 3.0 isn't just another update, it's shaping up to be a major leap in AI video generation. From better realism and physics to longer clips and potential 4,000 pixels output, the direction is clear. Smarter, smoother, and more cinematic AI video is coming. If you don't want to miss early access, join the Kling 3.0 waitlist through the link in the description. And if you want to stay ahead of every major AI video release, subscribe to the channel and like this video right now. I'll be covering the official Kling 3.0 launch as soon as it drops.